ho and all that. Mofo or blovo, whatever it is. The episode The Long Game shows that the Doctor can't just take... I'll get it right at the end. Yeah, when his mum walks in, that's the best scene ever. So funny. Yeah, and that basically showed the morals of the Doctor, and that, you know, Rose didn't really think about asking Adam to come along. She just kind of did it, and the Doctor accepted it. They would think about the consequences of their actions, and that Adam would eventually ruin everything, basically. And yeah, because they were with the mighty Jagrafess, which was a not very good monster actually, and the host, whoever that bloke was, which was a decent actor. Kylie Minogue was in Doctor Who and was actually awesome. Because I loved Kylie in this episode. I thought she played Astrid really well, and I was sad that she got killed off. But I knew she was going to get killed off because we already knew that Catherine Tate was going to be the next companion. Quite average storyline, not very interesting, you know, the Doctor trying to save everybody. I was hoping it was going to be the real Titanic, but obviously it wasn't, because that would be a paradox, because the Ninth Doctor was on the real Titanic and was clinging to an iceberg apparently. Yes, that would be a paradox, so, but I'm sort of glad they went down this road, but not at the same time, because I'm Max! The characters were good. Banner Capalata. Gridlock, they're stuck on the motorway and they can't get out. Oh dear. And then the best scene was when David Tennant climbed through all them cars. Oh my god, and there's all different people in there, and it's so random. Yeah, that was random. And then Martha gets snatched away. Oh no! But then she meets these nice people in the car. Well, they're not really nice, but whatever. And then that's that moment where they turn their cars off. And then it's like, are they okay? What's going on? And there's all this macra. And it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die! But they don't, because Martha's clever. She saves them, sort of. And then there's a face of Bojack Ledge, and he saves the day. And then you see that cat nun, whatever. And you know, it's good. And then the face of Bo dies. It's really sad. You are not alone. Yeah, Fab, you are not alone. Of course, I'm not alone. He's got Martha. Oh no, wait. He's got me. More importantly, he's got me. Of course, he's not alone. Yeah, so very good episode. I love the Lazarus Experiment. There was some really great acting in this episode. The Doctor and Martha going on about James Bond and how James Bond he was, and then saying something bad always happens when I wear the suit. The Age of Steel when he won. And then, yeah, and then it was like it was in James Bond later in the episode when when there was an explosion and like jump forward, and that was very James Bond, especially when he was wearing the tux. And then it's him and Martha going around looking at that DNA on the computer, and all these great scenes between the Doctor and Martha where they kind of bond. And I think the Doctor sees her more as an individual now rather than not Rose. Yeah, he's slowly learning that she is a different person, that he should respect her. The End of the World was Rose's first adventure with the Doctor, and it had some great guest stars in it, like Jabe, is that how you say it? The tree, and Cassandra, obviously a great villain, and obviously they were so focused on saving themselves from Cassandra's crap that they actually missed the Earth blowing up and ending and whatever. So that was a bit of a shame. Right, very entertaining episode. There were some great lines, like Rose saying, "Be back before midnight" to the Doctor, random stuff like that. I like the blue person. There were two blue people actually. Good way of making, you know, the audience secure in there are going to be aliens in the show, okay? They're going to be blue people, you have to accept that. and at the same time throwing Rose in the deep end and saying, look, you have to accept these blue people, and you know it's going to be like this, and it's not just going along with this man. I wasn't sure about Planet of the Apes when I watched this the first time, but after the second time I concluded that I really liked it. There was a scene which is amazing, which is the scene where the Doctor's running away from the massive claw thing that bloke's got control of, and I think that's amazing. That was so funny, and it was like reminds me of Toy Story. Anyway, yeah, it was a bit disturbing when that bloke turned into an ood. I was like, what's going on here? I didn't know whether to laugh or cry or whatever at that point. It's just a bit weird. But the storyline was good, and I like the ood. I think they're cool. I liked him in the Satan Pit. It's a shame they had to die then, but I think the Doctor's made up for it now. Look, Dr. Donna.